How good is this? So I've gotten up bright and early in what you might guess, if you've been here before, to be New Zealand, Queenstown. And I'm beginning my first leg of the journey. First one is obviously first day in Queenstown. And I've done a fair bit of exploring up until this point. Essentially, I wanted to see what Queenstown was like first, before I continued on my journey to several popular sites and do several hikes. But this is an example of I guess you could say the South Island, in particular this region here. You really don't have to go far from the airport to kind of experience just incredible beauty. And I've spoken to several people before in the last couple of days. It's a beauty you can't describe. I don't think any photo can do it justice. I don't think any video can do it justice. But just how remarkable is that? You know, the color of the sky doesn't even matter. These peaks are just insane. So anyway, I found a little viewpoint not far from where I'm staying, and I wanted to get an elevated shot just to get, you know, kind of get comfortable with shooting these big mountains, because I don't really get that on my side of the world. So yeah, look, I'm waiting for the sun to rise, which should rise basically from over there, but from the better part of the east side, and it's gonna basically illuminate the mountain. As I said, there's no kind of strategy here today in terms of what shot I want to get. It's more of a practice thing. I'm at this high viewpoint, and then I will kind of make my way down to Lake Wakatipu, if I said it right. Just down there, it's pretty quiet, still morning, so I'll go check that out, and just have some fun, because wow, isn't this just amazing? So from what you can see there, I'm sitting at F11 at 1/20th of a second. Basically, you know, the mountain's basically covering the most of the middle ground, and just at the bottom I've got a bit of a layer of water, and I just noticed the boat kind of cruising past, but it was a bit too fast for it to be kind of sharp. I'm focusing on the top of the mountain because that is my point that I want you to look at. So I've basically increased the ISO a little bit more, just to allow for my shutter speed to be a little bit faster. Now I can play around, and I can really kind of go to 1/20th, but I can also go down, and then obviously in post-production increase the exposure of the photo without kind of losing any sort of detail. So that's the idea now. I'll wait for another boat. We don't have too long for the sunrise. We'll go, as I said, we'll go down there, and what I will do is scout for a composition there. If I find something, I'll shoot it from there. But if the sun rises and we do start to get that beautiful light on the mountains, I'll run back up a very short, steep hill and shoot from here. Or I'll just do both anyway, because why not? We're in Queenstown. All right. So, the peak that I'm shooting at, and you can see the peaks themselves are starting to get that light onto them. But the peak that I'm looking on the left is Cecil Peak, and right next to it is the Walter Peak. So, I show you this image as an example. There's a pretty big distance between myself and those peaks, and I'm only sitting at 100 mils, so it's incredible how close you can get to them by just 100 mils. So check out this photo. This is basically the photo that I want, with a nice boat in there. Would have been nice with a bit more clouds, but who cares really? Please subscribe, like, and as always, let me know your thoughts. And I'd love to hear from people that have actually been to Queenstown, if they're actually taking some nice photos around Queenstown or even in Queenstown, because it's a very interesting, incredibly gorgeous, but challenging place to photograph. So yeah, till next time, hooroo.